right, smart money. SMSFX mentors, and I am SMSFXken. All right, man. What's going on, YouTube University? How y'all feeling today, man? Listen, I hope y'all locked in. And if not, get ready. All right. So SMSFX Mentor is dropping today. All right. So real sauce, y'all. So listen, what I want y'all to do is go over to babypips.com. All right. Go over there to babypips.com. Go ahead and take the course. All right. So the course going to start from elementary all the way to graduation. Right. And then you'll get a certificate of completion. Once you get that certificate of completion, that's when you can join the private mentorship. All right. So it's very, very selective. It's only going to be 10 slots available. All right. So y'all want to take advantage of that ASAP. All right. Now, what that comes with, man, is a private mentorship. Listen, you can come to my office if you're in the city, or you can fly in. It don't matter. Come chill with me. I can show you step by step. We could do a workshop, 8 hours. We lock in. And guess what? You're going to leave here, twin. Right now, y'all hearing an alert right now. Let me go ahead and set this up. Y'all hearing an alert right now, and I'm going to give you guys a live preview on what's going on, man. All right. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a live preview on what's going on, step by step, on how the bot work, how the alerts work, how the Telegram work, how the Discord work, which is free. And it's all on the website for you guys. Also, if you want to do credit repair, you're trying to work on your credit, but you want to work on it in your own time under your own private, you know what I mean, place where it's like, hey, you don't want everybody to know what's going on your profile. Then look, I got something for you, man. Listen, go ahead and log in, sign up for free for my credit repair, all right? Which will be on the website as well. Easy access, you will be able to see exactly how to get to it, all right? Now, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and log in, put your report in there, all right? And then what it'll do is it'll print out every dispute letter that you need. It'll let you know every single thing, anything that you report in fraud, from all the way down to just disputing, all the way down to inquiries, all the way down to addresses, all the way down to names that's on your file that shouldn't be there, all right? That's holding your data points from going up, all right, for you growing your score. So I know a little bit what I'm talking about, y'all. And guess what? If it helped me, it can definitely help you, all right? Get to that next level and level up. Now, what else we have to offer? No, not just the bot, right? It's not just a regular bot, okay, guys? This is a bot that's going to be able to get in emotionless, right? Be able to execute for you while you poop, sleep, taking care of the kids, showering. I do not care. Vacation, it doesn't matter. It's going to enter into the market emotionalist. All right. It's going to enter in with percentage. Not only that, it has risk management. Okay. So whatever you put in there, whatever you set the bot to, and not only that, y'all, it's going to come with a ebook on how to build your own bot, how to set the bot up, and how to get alerts for yourself and for your team. All right. So that way you can go ahead and help somebody else. We're not gatekeeping over here. All right, y'all. So this is what I love about it, man. I took my hard-earned time. I spent a lot of time creating this website. I spent a lot of time creating these blog posts. I spent a lot of time with business strategists, with people that can literally help you take your life to the next level. I'm talking about trade lines, everything, all type of sauce, all type of articles, everything that's going to be on smsfxmentors.com. Okay, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that, if not anything. Now, we definitely got the brand dropping. All right, so y'all know we're dropping lock in. Okay. So if you want early access to all of this stuff and you want to know how to get to it, then go ahead and look in the description. All right. Once you check out the description, go ahead and click on the store and shop with your boy. All right. Now, y'all know if y'all stayed this long, I'm gonna always get y'all sauce, bro. So we finna show y'all how the bot really work. All right. What's really going on. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And yeah. So what we want to do is, and the reason why we want to do consultation first is because we want to be able to understand and know what's going on. We need to know exactly what's going on step by step in your life and how you can evolve and solve that around trading. Okay. Because remember, everybody can't trade to London. Everybody can't trade to New York. Everybody can't trade to Asia, right? So we have to sit down. We have to look at the pairs that's good for the session that you trade and the time frame that you trade in. That way, when the alarms and the alerts go off, you can set them for those specific times. Okay. If you're using prop firms, we can go over the rules. Okay, what rules do you have? What's your percentages? What's your loss? What do we need to get to? How much can we lose in a day? We need to go over all that type of stuff. Okay, that way each person's situation is unique. And guess what, guys? Every trading strategy works. Okay, you just have to understand and learn how to use it. All right. I have a free guide on step by step on every strategy that's in the book. In under 12 minutes, I explain it. Okay. Every strategy that you can use, whether it's breakout, whether it's patterns, whether it's support resistance, supply demand, everything works, right? But all we need is confirmation on when to get in, when to exit. We need POI points, points of interest, right? That's it. We know change of character. We know high and lows, lows and highs. All of those things work. It's not that they don't work. It's that you don't have time to actually sit there and catch them. Okay. Compared to somebody that is their job daily, right? They can sit there, they can look at, analyze the market and get this type of stuff done. And they can send out these alerts and systems and everything to you. Well, that's where automation comes in. All right. So we're trying to take things to the next level. If you think about it, the next big wave, right, is AI. Okay. We shouldn't be out here doing it all by ourselves when we know we can get a virtual assistant. We can get bots that can do things for us, we can delegate bots to do certain things for you, whether it's trading, whether it's answering an email, answering a phone call, doing some work, coding, right? This is the future, all right? So just like the internet, just like Bitcoin, this is a way that you don't want to miss, all right? So by that being said, if you want to lock in, you can lock in, all right, at any given point. And not only that, if you don't want my bot, I'll have the ebook for you so that you can build your own bot. No gatekeeping on this side, all right? We want to see you win. So we got an alarm going off right now. Okay, we catching a buy signal. Now, what we pretty much want to do is we will want to do that right here. It's a buy setup detected, all right? So as you guys can see, while we on the live, it's already giving us a buy setup detected. Now, 2 o'clock is juicy. We already know 2 o'clock is juicy. Um, as far as movement in the market, volatility. All right. So it's just giving us a nice setup. Now, that's if you trade at this time. I don't trade at this time. We had a key level right here, which is just a psychological key level, not major. Um, but we do have a sell right here that we need to watch, or we have a structure for resistance. Okay, starting up. Now, when you get this bot, we'll show you exactly how to set it up. Whether you like taking sales, buys, both, it doesn't matter. Now, the gains, we don't look at money wise, right? We look at percentage wise. So even if you look at your peers over here on the side, let me move me out of the way, put myself down here center. You can see like the DXY, you can see Bitcoin, right? DXY down 54%. Gold is down 1.44%, right? We look at percentages because even if you was to watch the news or like NBC, any of the big news places, right? Imagine if they said, hey, you know what? Nas 100, right? The top 100 companies is up 1.49%, right? Which it is right now. It's up 1.49%. Now imagine them saying, you know what? Uh, Nas 100 is down $1 trillion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would panic. Okay, they would try to run and take their money out. But if they just say, "Hey, look, Nas 100 is down negative 1.50%," you wouldn't know what the heck they're talking about. Okay, that's what you got to understand when it comes down to trading, right? Somebody may have more money in their account. That's why they ever able to hold trades better, longer than you, for longer than you. They may be able to get out at a different point, right, than you can, or whatever, vice versa. They may be able to hold that drawdown and then be able to take that trade to the next level. But as retail traders, we know we can't stay in the market for too long and we can't hold trades for a crazy amount of time. So the point of the name of the game is to get your money, right? Pip and dip, whatever you want to call it. But the name of the game is to actually earn money in the market. So why let a winning trade turn into a losing trade because it's not enough money? Get your money up, put more money in there, use bigger lot sizes, and hold yourself accountable for what happens next. All right. Remember, it's not about the what you're making. It's about the percentage that you're gaining per day on your account, because that can eventually grow into more and more and more. So you can't look at this stuff and think, oh, you know what, I want to take $100 to $100, right, or to $1,000. Like That's literally 1,000%. You taking your account up, or you taking your account up 100%. You would have to be a perfect trader to take your account up 100% a day, or you gambling pretty much, right? I mean, you over risking, and then you just trying to see what happens. So if you want to trade like that, then go ahead, be my guest, right? Yeah, you'll win a few trades here and there, and you'll win big. That's cool, but is it consistent, right? So what you want to learn is percentage wise, right? So 10% of $100, yeah, that's $10. That's petty. All right. Now let's keep going. $1,000, right? That's $100, right? Yeah, okay, that's cool. $10,000, right? That's 1,000. $100,000. That's 10,000 per trade, right? That you're winning because you're consistent at gaining 10%. That's what we want to build here. So we're not trying to gamble. We're not trying to be the richest or the best trader in the world. We want to make money in the market. Okay. So look, there go that buy starting to take off, guys. Starting to push up. All right. I just want you guys to see this so you can see that it's not a game, right? We been got our alert in, we got our buy signals, we above the nine, we above our flip ribbon, and we're starting to push up. All right. Now we don't need $1 million off this trade. We don't even need to push up $1 million. That little smidget is worth some money depending on how your account is set up. Okay. And we not finna sit here and worry about a person with a small account, big account. We don't care. All we want to stay is consistent. We want the bot to get you 10%. That way you can pass any challenge that you want to pass. That way you can pass, you can make passive income, make money, right? And not only that, you don't got to be sitting in front of the church. You can make money on the slide, on the go. All right. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, then go ahead and comment or DM me, lock in. That way I can get somebody to get with you. And that way you can put the information in your hands, and then you can start making bands. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Be ahead of the curve, man. Be ahead of the curve. Always try to um um give something a chance, no matter what. You know what I mean? It ain't even gotta be for me. But if you're into day trading and you don't have automation set up in your life, I don't really know what you're doing right now. Because at the same time, think about it. Once you get the alert, you can go in and check for yourself if that's something you want to, if that's something you want to do, if that's something you want to enter. But it'll let you know when volatility is starting to come by. It'll let you know when structure is starting to set up. It'll let you know when to get in and make money. Okay. And that's something that a lot of stuff don't offer right now. During this time, right? We already know we got tariffs, we got wars, we got all this type of stuff that's going on. What's something that where you can lock in and be with your family and learn, and they can't take from you, right? Everything else can be taken. Your job can be taken away. They can tell you, hey, you got to stay in the house. Hey, you got to do this. We already seen it happen, right? Before. All right. So remember, times of uncertainty, you want to make sure that you in with the right people. Okay. So just by understanding that, I already know that you're ready for the next level. You're ready to get ahead. You just don't know where to get started. So, guys, we created a app to where you can make money from using your personal vehicle. We got ebooks to set up how to be a medical carrier, right? Making a couple grand a week. You can take that extra money and then you can invest, right? So you can take that money that you work with to pay, finish doing what you've been doing, and then you can make this extra money on the side. Get up. You know what I'm saying? Your job ain't over with just because you got off work. It's time to keep going. Now, you work for somebody else, you build their stuff. Now it's time to work for yourself and build your stuff. So now you can go ahead and make these. You can get these apps and create passive income, or you can start. Hey, look, I don't want to do it, so hey, look, I got the means to get this extra car. Here, let me let somebody else do it. Take mine off top and pay them. Right? Start a business with it then, if that's the case, right? Because you'll have access to different platforms to where you can go grab loads. Okay. And if you don't want to do the load, why not dispatch for somebody else to do the load and then you still get paid? It's a win win. Now, if you're interested in that, go ahead and type in lock in and then type in gig apps. All right. And I'm gonna send you a list of 74 different gig apps to where you can get started making money right away. Okay. Next step, boom, we got the free credit repair. So now you can fix your credit. You're not gonna be the only person that's out here with messed up credit. It's 2025 now. Why not try and fix it? Why not try to get help, seek help to fix it? Now it's okay to be broke and not know anything about finance or anything, right? But the crazy part is for you to ignore it when it's being taught and it's out here. You can go look it up, Google it, do your due diligence, fix your credit, gang. That's all you really got to do. then go get that Amex and go ahead and just go get gas and live a life and go put that go grab some little groceries, something that you already know you putting back, you paying it back. So even if you're scared to take that money and touch that money and say, "Oh, I'm gonna have to pay it back," that's anything you do. You're gonna have to put it in, put in to get out, right? That's it. That's all you got to do. So stop listening to the negative ways and the bad credit parts and listen to the good parts of credit, right? Don't let life continue to scare you and keep you locked in a box. Explore, see what works and what don't work. There's nothing wrong with trying. Only thing you can say is, hey, look, I ain't never give up. I stay consistent and now boom, right? But when you start something, you give up. That's it. You never know if how it will end because you never finished. So we got to start. We got to stop starting stuff and not finishing it. All right. So SMSFXMentors.com, man. It's not just a site where we selling stuff. We giving out a lot of free game, a lot of free thoughts, a lot of free will on here, man. So you can do and say what you want to do. You know what I mean? You can create a profile. You can go ahead and start bettering your life, looking at your score, looking at your life, elevate. You know what I'm saying? And going to the next level. So if that's something that you're interested in, then go ahead and hit the link in the description and go ahead and lock in. You know what I mean? We got 10 slots available for July. All right. So 10 slots available for July. Um, but it's going to be selective. All right. You're going to have to go to babypips.com. That way, once you go to babypips.com, you're going to know and understand, right? You're going to know and understand exactly what you need to do next. All right. Now, it's going to start you from preschool all the way to graduation. Once you graduate, you'll get a certificate of completion. Okay. Now you'll get a certificate of completion. Once you get the certificate of completion, then you want to bring that over to us, and then you'll be able to get mentorship. Okay. That way, now, now you get mentorship. Now you get one-on-ones. Now you get to sit down hand in hand, right? You get to sit down hand in hand with either me, myself, or somebody from our team, right? And you're going to learn how to trade step by step. You're going to learn how to do 7 years, what took me 7 years, right? You're going to learn that in a minute, in a matter of 8 hours, an 8 hour span, or in a matter of 24 hours, or a matter of 3 hours, or a matter of 30 days, however long it takes, right? We're going to make sure that you go through this program. Not only once you go to this program, once you get through this program, you will be funded. All right. So that way you can be able to sit back and kind of do this with breeze. It's not really the end of the world. All right. Now you can work on other stuff. You can take care of the responsibilities that you have, and while you're also making money. All right. Now you're going to get access to the Signal group. You're going to get access to the Gold Bot, right? Which is already like $1,000 worth of game. You know what I'm saying? That's literally $1,000 worth of game. But you're going to get access to all that. Okay. Um, and you're going to be able to make money while you're learning. Right. That's the best part about it, and it's going to be literally seamlessly. You're not even going to have to worry about that. Once you put in the money in, it's going to be able to grow your account. You're going to be able to take money off, do whatever you need to do, right? As your account compound and grow. 10% per trade or 5%, whatever it is, right? You're going to start growing that account, compounding that account, and then you're eventually going to start making what you make at your job. And then you're eventually going to be able to say, you know what? I'm about to do this full time. Now, as you guys see right now, right? The way the markets is moving, this bot really got everything on lock. It's letting you know exactly what's going on when it's going on, right? So that's the best part about it. And not only that, now we see social proof. We're watching it live as the bot do its thing, as the market do its thing. Okay. So if that's something that you're interested in, I will go ahead and check it out. It's a stress-free thing. I mean, literally, you sleep, boom, alert go off, whatever the case is, you wake up, you put in the trade, you check the trade out, you put it in, whatever. Or you can do it automatically, right? That way, okay, boom. Your check come on Friday, you pay your bills, that little money, and you put it into your account. Not a financial advisor, not telling you what to do with your money. You put that money into that account, boom, you let the bot take the trades, all right? And you risk and risk management as far as risk to reward, as far as what's in your account size. It's going to tell you if it's a bad trade or if it's a good trade. It's literally going to spit out a signal for you. It's going to tell you where to put your stop loss at. It's going to tell you where to put your take profit at. Take profit 1, 2, and 3. It's going to actually put in a break even stop. So that way, as soon as you get into the trade and you're starting to win, and it gets so many amount of pips up, like how this trade is pushing up as the bot telling you to buy is pushing up. It's going to before it turns into a losing trade, it'll either break even for you or close out partial of the trade to where you're making money regardless. So that's what I love about it as well. Um, like I tell you guys, it depends on the percentages and the amount that you risk per trade, right? That's the amount that you're gonna that if it's a loss or anything like that, that's the amount that you're gonna lose, but that's the amount that you had to risk regardless. So it closes out trades before it turns bad. And also any winning trade, it automatically puts you at break even. And it got TP 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. So this is proof in the pudding right here. That the reason why I did this video is because the alarm went off and now we're seeing results. Okay. And we pushing up from 3,320 all the way up, right? So we had 21 now. So that's 10 pips in the market. How much money do you need, right? If it go up to 22, that's 20 pips in the market. How much money do you need? So you got to look at this like, hey, look, I'm making money and it is what it is. You feel me? So remember, we retail traders, bro. We got to get in where we fit in. We got to take advantage of every little second of a second or whatever we can do to be able to earn money. Me personally, I like to trade the New York session. So if you want to trade side by side on that, then we definitely can have fun, and we can make some money. All right. SMSFXmentor.com. Um, like it's proof in the pudding, y'all. So go ahead, grab the bot if you're interested. It'll be in the description below. Let's get it, man. Y'all know what time it is. Let's turn up, man. We only got 6 more months out the year, and why let up now, man? So let's get to it. Let's lock in. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this share, and we're gonna go ahead and end the live. Y'all see it's still pushing up, and we got another gold buy setup detected. All right, price still pushing up. Another alert. All right. So I mean, I can't do nothing but put proof in the pudding. All right, that's all I can do, y'all. And it's up to y'all guys to drink. Right, lead you to the water. It's up to you to drink it. All right. So smsfxmentor.com. In case you didn't hear, they go to alert again as well. Uh, so peace, peace, happiness, and love. Let's get it.